Haas driver Romain Grosjean is seen by many as an outspoken driver, and Haas's current struggles have made him even more vocal, especially on the team radio. Some feel that he might be jeopardizing his chances of staying with the team next year by being too critical. And after his latest tirade during the Russian Grand Prix weekend, team principal Gunther Steiner has now given his thoughts on Grosjean's approach. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Grosjean's rant makes driver choice easy for Haas. There were multiple radio messages during the Russian Grand Prix where Grosjean aired his opinions about the 2020 Haas car that included words like, "There's nothing I can do with that car, I'm starting to be a little bit fed up, and I don't have words, as simple as that." Steiner began by analysing Grosjean's messages with a hint of sarcasm. "It's a tough feeling, but I think what happened to Romain was very well broadcasted. He talked to the people watching, so I don't have to do this when I speak with you guys in the press. He broadcasts very well what he thinks about the car, so good for him." There was more sarcasm in store from Steiner on how all this reduces his work. "I guess he wants to make sure that you guys know as well. It's just him being sympathetic to you guys so you get it live, so I have to do less work." He further elaborated on Grosjean's help. "He tries to be nice with me, giving me less work so he broadcasts it directly, so I have to do less work. So maybe that will help with the driver choices if he tries to help me." He signed off by revealing if this has hurt Grosjean's chances for a future with Haas. "I wouldn't say so. It's just getting old after a while, because we know what is wrong. I'm always very honest with you guys what is happening, that we are not happy and are not trying to hide anything. It is just a way to do things, and if he feels that it is the right thing, then that is what he should be doing." Fast feed. Pirelli CEO Marco Tronchetti Provera is convinced that Ferrari will come back. He also feels that 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher is perfection, coupled with great ability to concentrate, but in Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton he recognises creativity that sets him apart. Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto divulged that they have more upgrades for the Nürburgring, but they're not big ones. He added that the updates are important. After that, the focus for the rest of the season will be on the diffuser, but from when is not quite clear. Former F1 champion Jenson Button knows that Lewis Hamilton likes to win. He's definitely a winner and he's very skilled, but he won't be enjoying winning as much now as he would have done if he had competition from outside. Button added that if Leclerc or Vettel or Max Verstappen were in equipment that could challenge Lewis, he would enjoy that a lot more. He further feels that if Lewis had Michael Schumacher and he could beat him, that would mean more to him. Button also thinks that it's a tough one because you take every win that you get, but you want the competition to be there to challenge you for that win. McLaren's Lando Norris observed that he was able to race against Alex Albon's Red Bull despite the Red Bull being clearly better, as the car could take second place with Verstappen. He further added that he risked a lot in that duel to keep Albon behind him, but in the end he made a mistake. McLaren CEO Zak Brown explained they already have a wind tunnel, simulators and CFD, but in recent years they have invested very little in them and they need to catch up. He added that they are now in a 5-year plan and they have been working on it for a number of years. Brown, however, cautioned that even though they are on course, but at the push of a button they will not suddenly compete for the world title next year or in 2022. AlphaTauri's Daniel Kvyat feels that with the new rules to bring the field closer together, I think there are serious opportunities to get closer to the top and fight for the podium more often. Former F1 driver Jolyon Palmer feels that Sochi is certainly not a favourite circuit of any driver, especially after the race at Mugello, which gave an old school feeling. And future Renault driver Fernando Alonso thinks that every time you drive the Indianapolis there is a risk because you reach 380 km per hour. Should Grosjean be so vocal over the team radio? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.